Welcome to Tub Tarot. Let's dive in and see what the source has to tell us. Clear, concise messages, please. What do we need to be aware of? What is happening? Ooh. In the water. Ocean of Crossroads. Ocean Machete. One more. Ocean Ashe. Okay, let's get a little clarification here before I get to yapping. And please clarify Ocean of the Machete. Please clarify Ocean of the Machete. Ooh, okay. Both of those. Take it. Nine of Pentacles and King of Pentacles came out together. Ocean Crossroads, Two of Cups. Ocean Ashe. Two of them together. Eight of Wands. Five of Cups. Okay. Let's see. Can you guys see all these cards? Ocean of Crossroads and the Two of Cups. There was a time where you weren't getting reciprocal energy and you have transformed your mind, your thought, your connection with Source, and so you are now understanding your self-worth. You have jumped into a timeline where reciprocal relationships are all that will be coming towards you. With the Two of Cups energy, it will be a mutual understanding. And this is not just with romantic relationships. This is with all relationships across the board. It was not reciprocal. It was not given to you. But because you are now connected with the divine and you have transformed your thought process, your view on relationships, your self-worth, you are now in a timeline where only reciprocal energies can come to you. Your frequency has raised. You have moved into a different realm. An Ocean of Machete. Radical truth, clarity, self-awareness. And with this truth of who you are and realizing who you are now showing up in the Nine of Pentacles energy. And look at this King of Pentacles looking at her. There is an individual who might be more mature than you, who is more established with you, not saying you ain't got it, because the Nine of Pentacles is someone who has it. And they're not settling for less. And look how he's looking at her. There is someone who is looking at you right now. You may not even be aware of it, because you're in your own world. You're focusing on yourself at this moment. And look at how this is a mirror, this is a mirror. So you're focused on yourself at this moment. And this could also be this individual is mirroring your fly, match your fly kind of energy. But there is someone who is more mature than you, are more established than you, who is now looking at you. And this individual ain't on the regular stuff that you're used to, because now we're in a timeline. It's like you've upgraded what's attracting to you. They say you mirror what you attract. And now that you have upgraded yourself mentally, emotionally, what is coming to you is different than you have ever imagined or had before, because you weren't in the right frequency. Now that you're in the right frequency, there's a big boss coming towards you. And they're looking at you. I don't know how they're looking. Social media, maybe the workplace, but they're eyeing you. They see you. And they want you. Now with this Ashe, worthiness, self-worth, respect. Yes, your frequency has raised. You now know what you are worthy of and what you deserve. And with this 8 of Wands, and 5 of Cups. You may have always felt that there was a void and there wouldn't be reciprocal energy, even though you have transformed everything about you and you know you're not the same person before. There is always a little empty, not so much doubt, but I would like it, I'm manifesting it, but if it doesn't come, it's like you had the hope and the faith in the back, but there is always a little emptiness on if you were actually ever going to receive the reciprocal energy, because your relationships have always been of you pouring out all of yourself. Yes, the pouring out of the cups, pouring out all of your own, just making you depleted and drained. And now to see those only 2 cups left, and then there's 2 cups here, and you were pouring out so much in your other relationships. And this right here is going to dash all that away. These look like meteorites to me. Going to destroy all of this old spilled milk and you being drained and you not getting the reciprocal energy. And so when the King of Pentacles coming in, giving you reciprocal, loving energy, and it's going to be like a quick connection. Instant, I should say. An instant connection, because you're mirroring each other. And you're both on the same kind of time. He also may have been through, he or she, whoever the other party is, may have also been through the situations where they were always giving. And so now it's like two empaths are meeting so they can love on each other properly. Let's find out more about this King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles, please. Balanced, harmonious. This is the Temperance. And with the Temperance card, it's like divinely orchestrated. It's like divine timing. You had to go through all the bullshit to get, like you had to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the prince. But you had to balance yourself out first. You had to transform. You had to ascend before you could get the partner that was all, we've always like, oh, we want this, we want that, but are we really ready? And now you're really ready. Because let's be real. We say we want this, and we ain't that. And we know we ain't that. And so why bring someone in your life for you to F it up? But now that you've transformed, you've ascended, you are now, look at this light. You are covered in divine protection and light. Now the universe can bring in the King of Pentacles. This is a man who is going to, or a woman, who is going to balance you out. You guys are balancing each other out. This is a person that not only are you going to be in love, but you're going to somehow, he aids in your purpose of life. This individual is also ascended. They're also connected with Source. They may be highly intuitive, but somehow the two of you coming together is blooming a more meaningful purpose. Maybe a Sagittarius or a fire sign. It's giving older, mature man, well-dressed, stylish, may have gray hair, salt and pepper-ish, a good jawline. You are going to teach him, he's going to teach you. Like you see, everything is cups, 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 like pouring into each other. It's not a one-way street. Both of you guys have been through that enough. And now that you want to find a partner who's going to pour into each other. What is this? You're going to pour into each other. Okay, I like that. Can we find out about the Nine of Pentacles, please? More on the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is also the wish fulfillment. So this is what you've been manifesting all along, yes. And then we have the Six of Cups. Familiarity. If this is you and your Nine of Pentacles energy, this man is looking at you and feeling that you are familiar to him. Maybe a past life connection. maybe an individual from your early childhood, but to me, it's giving past life connection, and he's looking at you thinking that he's known you before, and you are so familiar to him because, like I said, you guys are mirroring each other. And you may have had similar childhood experiences, but I don't think you guys are of the same background. But your familiarity of different childhood experiences, they're going to have a connection. And you guys are not even from the same era. Younger, older, younger. But somehow what they've been through and what you've been through in your childhood and in the relationships that you've had is going to be very familiar. And you're going to exchange stories on this, not like a trauma bond kind of way, but just, damn, that happened to me too. Yes, that happened to me too. And I did this and I did that. It's going to be that kind of thing. Not in a toxic trauma bond way, but in a way of, yes, I've been through that too. I learned from that too. And I've grown from that. And now I can determine what is what and what is not kind of way. Like in a growth ascension kind of way. Knowing that the pains and perils that you've both been through led you to a place of pure connection with the divine, and able to use your gifts to determine if someone is for you or not. The individual is going, if you have gifts, this individual will also have the same gift. The gift of intuition and discernment. I keep hearing discernment. Because when you've been through so many relationships that you are constantly being drained, constantly giving with no reciprocal energy, you learn to spot this energy quickly. You learn to disseminate what is not for you and who is for you. And this individual is going to be doing the same thing. And they might be looking at you with those same eyes. You guys are, like I said, you guys are mirroring each other. And so you're meeting this individual and you're looking at him like, oh, you're familiar. And he's looking like you, oh, you feel familiar. But you guys are looking at each other with those eyes of discernment, trying to figure out, is this the real deal? And from these cards, it is looking like the real deal. Neither of you are on any of deceptive energy. Let's see, what else? Yeah, let's do the Eight of Wands. It says quick and fast. Can you please clarify the Eight of Wands, please? A quick connection, not quick, instant connection. Can you please clarify the Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands, please. And then we have the Six of Wands. This came out on the Five of Cups. Yeah. And here, harmony, healing, empathy, balance. And that's all the same things in the Temperance. This relationship is coming in to heal you, to balance you. You're two empaths coming together to love on each other properly and give each other the proper recognition, the proper love, the proper validation that you were lacking in all your other relationships. And not only will this be a relationship of healing and harmony, but it's going to boost your self-confidence. Not saying that you do not have self-confidence now. It is going to boost your self-confidence because this is a thing that you thought was not possible. And now that you have an individual who sees your worthiness just as you see yours, as you just see yourself, and gives you that recognition and gives you that love and gives you that validation, you are going to be like, I know I'm the shit. My man knows I'm the shit. We the shit together. It's going to boost the self-confidence. Okay. You're like a power couple. Can you clarify the Eight of Wands, please? Clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please. Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah. Eight of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Wands. And I just said it's going to boost your confidence. The Queen of Wands is sexy. She's confident. She is unwavered by other people's opinions. I heard vibrant. So this relationship and the connection is all around for your betterment. It's all around for your betterment because it's divinely guided. Come on. So of course it's for your betterment. It's going to be very passionate and very stable, and it's spiritual. Okay? Let's see. Can we get some more insight? Where would these individuals... let's do this one. Where will we meet the King of Pentacles? Where will we meet the King of Pentacles? Where will we connect with the King of Pentacles? Where will the collective connect with the King of Pentacles? Six of Wands again. And Eight of Cups. Somewhere in a city environment, when you're leaving, like the end of the party. Some celebration. I don't know about this one. 6 of Wands again, 8 of Cups. I ask where would you meet? This is usually going, but how he's walking to this, maybe when you're going to a party or at a party, at some sort of celebration. Car show, I just heard. Let's see. No. I don't know. And clarify the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. I asked where. And 4 of Cups. I'm hearing it's at a party or a celebration, but you or them may be in like the corner. They may offer you a drink. You're at a party, but you're not in the groove. You're not connected with the party. Like you may be off in the corner somewhere. You may be the wallflower. And so maybe they may also be the wallflower. Like you out and about, but you're not really in it like that. You're just observing. You may meet him at a celebration, some kind of party, where you're hanging back on the wall, they're hanging back on the wall. They may offer you a cocktail. Okay. What else is going on? Fell in the water. Ten of Swords in reverse. The meeting is inevitable. That is letting me know that I shouldn't be trying to figure out what, when, where, how, because it's divinely orchestrated and they're going to put you in the right place at the right time. So the meeting, it don't matter. It's inevitable. It's going to happen regardless. Don't worry about who, what, when, where, because it's divinely orchestrated and the universe is going to make it happen regardless. Okay. So, moving on from that, what about some financial matters here? Financial matters for the collective. Two of Pentacles, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, balancing decisions. Why are they balancing decisions? What does this have to do with their money? Are they need to balance their money, their checkbook? Please give more insight on this. Paying out to multiple things, multiple bills. They need to balance their money at this time. Can you give more insight? Card on financials for the collective. Six of Cups. To balance money in the home. To balance the money, balance your spending. For future foundations, for future investments, for a future investment in a home or a property. Can you provide more insight on the Six of Cups? Manifestation, clarity, willpower. You need to balance your money now for a future investment that you manifested. You need to save your money now for a manifestation that was about, that you manifested a while ago. But you need to save your money now because it's going to come into fruition. It may be a business idea. Because it's going to come in and you're going to need the money to take action to create the business. I just keep hearing business, like entrepreneurship. Like you're going to need to save your money now. It's a manifestation that was long ago, but it's coming in fruition. And you're going to need the dough to do it, for the creation of it. And when this creation comes in, it's going to take a bit of your time. So you may have a 9-to-5 job, other priorities, and it's going to require you to be better with your time and your budgeting, because you're going to have a lot going on. What is this business? What is this creation? No, I don't want these. What is the creation? What are we saving for? What is the creation? I just heard app off the bat. Because every time I see this Two of Wands, it gives, he's looking into something and everyone looks into their phone. You might be creating an app a travel website. Maybe something to do that expands your mind or teaches individuals. It's going to boom. Whatever the creation is, it will take off. If we stick to this creation, what is the outcome of this creation? What will be the outcome of this creation? Oh man. Sorry. The outcome of this creation. Justice, balance, fairness. Cause and effect. You put in the effort. You manifested. You made sure that you were in the right karmic lane. And so you doing your due diligence of being the person that you are and standing in the light. The things that you now create, the things you put your mind into, be it relationships, be it business, this is your karmic justice. Things for you will now be like, I just heard, everything you touch turns to gold. Look at her, dripped in gold. Because you made that ascension, because you transformed your whole life. It is now karmic justice that the things that you manifested long ago, when they are put into action and you put your mind to them, they will blossom and bloom and they will boom. It is only fair that you now reap the rewards of all the seeds that you have planted. Everything is reciprocal energy from now on. You put in your effort, the universe gives you what you deserve. The universe gives you a boom in business because you put in the effort to do it. Because of this transition? Transformation, transitioning. You may now be transitioning from a 9-to-5 to an entrepreneur. But whatever it is, it's going to boom, and it's going to boom because this is your karmic justice. This is fair. Because of all the 5 of Cups energies that you have been in and all the relationships. And this could be work-wise also. When we're talking to all kinds of relationships. I said that at the beginning. So this is the fairness and the justice. The recognition, and recognition came out twice. That you deserve. The life you deserve. What else? Spiritually, what do the guides, ancestors have to tell us spirit-wise? We have a King of Cups coming in. They're going to give us the correct energy we deserve. So what else? Trying to get these cards, they're kind of wet. What do the ancestors have to say? Ancestors, source, divine. What guidance do you have to give us about all of this? Spiritual guidance about all of this. spiritual guidance. Maintain that positivity. You are joy. You are light. This is your inner child coming to life. Your inner child has been healed. Your inner child is beaming. Keep moving. I just heard keep moving in your youthful spirit, your inner child. Give them whatever they want. Let that inner child run amok, because that inner child gives you the creativity. And that inner child, this business or whatever you may be opening, is something that is going to make your inner child beam. And because you're working in the space of healing the inner child, and the inner child is the most innocent, the most fun, loving version of yourself. There's no adults in the room. Spirit wants there to be no adults in the room. They want you to just shine and beam and be playful and joyful. Because with that playful and joyfulness is the original foundation of you. And when you come from that space of joy and love and innocence, that's where all begins. And we lose our innocence as we grow, and they pull all that inner child out of you. And the Spirit wants you to remain in that. Get back to that. And a lot of people, when they go through the dark side of the soul, when they awaken and they transition, it is like a joyful, youthful energy we regain. And if we stay in this light and we stay in this positivity, if we stay in the joys of the youth and young, and that inner child is healed and happy, everything else around us falls into place. What else? What else does the Spirit have to tell us? What guidance do the spirits have to tell us? Guides, ancestors. Can you clarify more on the Sun card, please? Can you clarify more of the Sun card? I just said, I heard the no, not reversed. The Star card. The Sun and the Star? Who are you? Oh my God. The Sun and the Star. It was inevitable. The healing, the transition, the self-awareness. It was inevitable for you to get here till you reach this point. It was inevitable for you to meet this individual who's going to boost your self-confidence and give you the boost you needed. It was inevitable for you to create businesses and explore new worlds or travel or have all your manifestations come to life. It was inevitable. It was already written in the stars. It was already written. You are a powerful, connected individual that has accomplice. I can't even say accomplice when you have endless amount of something. I forgot. Accomplice? Help a girl out. I don't know. When you have an endless array of joy, knowledge, insight. Your cup runneth over, and you are to share it with individuals. spiritually fortunate. The star and the sun. You are meant to spread your joy and lift the vibration. Maybe this app has to do with spirituality, joy, happiness, for others to be empowered. Disgusting. Monitoring spirit. The fly just landing here and me saying monitoring spirit. Don't tell nobody about what you're creating. Don't tell nobody about what you're creating until it's created. Until it's like, oh, this is launch day. Don't tell anyone. Because somebody's always watching. Okay, you're the star. You got monies coming in. You got entrepreneurship coming in. You got love coming in. Let's get a card to end. I've been on here for almost an hour. Let's see. One last card for the collective on all of this. Our transition, our ascension, our love life, our financial life, our entrepreneurship. One last card. Our spiritual inner child being healed and happy and getting everything they deserve. One last card for the collective, please. Recall your dreams. Recall your dreams. What is this, girl? Lipondolite. Recall your dreams. Again, a manifestation that happened a long time ago. Remember what that manifestation was and what you wanted, because it's coming into fruition. It has something to do with your inner child, something to do when you were young. Recall what it was, because it's going to come into fruition and it's going to boom. You may have a dream about this. Keep a notepad by the side of your bed. I like to record into my phone. I'm not really a writer. Sometimes I write, but it's easier for me to just speak it out. When you wake up, recall what it was, because this may have to do with your inner child. It may have to do with the business idea that will help you step into financial freedom. Wait, one more card. I was about to close it. One more card. From the fairies. One more card. One more card for the fairies. One more card. One more card for the fairies. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. And we have truth. I know that's right. That which is true will always be enough. Honor, Empress, integrity. Well, they said it, not me. It's the truth, girl. She tells no lies over here. So, thank you for watching Tub Tarot. You got a lot coming to you, and it's because you stood on business with yourself. Because you knew who you were, and now you're living in it. Thank you for watching Tub Tarot. Remember, stay fluid, Stay blessed.